Doing a video here to help those new bettors and those losing bettors how to become more profitable betting sports. My name's Dan, owner of Let's Get a Win. You see our videos here, giving out a lot of free plays. It is sports betting consulting. Got all my picks at letsgetawin.com, but 3 years in the green, up 93 units or 89 units last year, 31 year to date. College football off to an incredible start. But man, I was a losing bettor, just betting whatever, thinking I knew about the sports, about the teams. That's a lot of people nowadays. Oh, Patrick Mahomes, this, not diving into the nuances of the market. So I've took the last 2 years, about 3 years ago, to really start studying this stuff. So I'm doing it so you don't have to. You can get my plays. But if you want to get that side and learn how to win, I got this letsgetawin.com coaching experience. But I'm going to give you 5 tools of the trade in this video and just ramble a little bit. It's not going to be too long. Bear with me. Thank you guys for always checking in. So here's 5 books that I've started with. I'm at about 15, but I think these 5 got some sports betting ones, a little bit of sports ones, and some poker ones to get that math in. We'll go more into detail on that. But The Logic of Sports Betting, man, great book here. Ed Miller makes it easy to read. This is probably a must for any sports bettors looking to make a profit. Personally, my favorite one in the market. Took a lot of knowledge from that. So he's got a second one as well, Interception here. This is more about how the sports books are made, who's making the lines, what other books are retail books and what they're copying. But you just want to be in the head of the line makers. So those are 2 great options. You got Billy Walters, probably the most well-known sports bettor out there if you're really serious into this. More of an autobiography, but he gets into his system about the NFL and just his past stories. So it's a great book as well. This is one of the first ones, man, when I was a kid. It's not really about sports betting, but it's score casting, how games are won. So there's a lot of knowledge in this. I'd recommend this as well to any of the new sports bettors. And then I got the essentials of poker math. You got to get the math side of the sports betting algorithm to be profitable, to get those positive EV plays. And I tried to ignore it for a long time, but it is a must, man. But here are 5 things that you could easily take. 3 of them for sure you could take right away. Again, if you just want to take my picks, go to letsgetawin.com or just subscribe here, man. Trying to get the channel up and running. Been doing it for a while. Proofs in the pudding. 9 of 10 last free play winners on the channel. Go check me out. Appreciate y'all for staying tuned here, but diversify your bankroll. Create a bankroll, what you're going to bet on sports. I know you hear this a lot. Bankroll this, bankroll that, but diversify it. I'm in North Carolina. I have 6 books to spread my bankroll around to. That gives me outs. And then going into my next one, always bet the best number, right? From those 6 sports books, I can look at a line. We'll look tonight, Packers versus the Commanders. I believe it's 3. You might see some 3.5s at different books. So you always want to bet the best number available. Again, letsgetawin.com for that coaching. I can tell you what to look for and what numbers. 3.5 is 3.5 better than 3. If it's -120 to -110, there's a lot that goes into this. Stick to your units, right? You got that bankroll. You've spread it across your books. You need to stay in between 1 to 5% of that total bankroll per bet. Right? Everybody chases losers. We've all been there. That's probably was my biggest problem when I was younger. You'd start with 1,000, goes down to 8, down to 6, down to 5. Then you're like, you know what? Let me throw all 500 on one game. That is not the recipe. You don't want to chase your losses, man. So stick to those unit numbers. And then 2 more next level things about sports betting is calculating holds, man. You need to convert the line into probability, and then you need to see what those sports books are actually holding. That's how you can get some plus EV value, especially diversifying your book. They all tie in. If you diversify your bankroll, you can get some theoretical holds that are less at different books. So take advantage of those. I'm going to do a video on that, but again, can help you out. DM. I'd gladly help anybody to calculate odds. You can look it up online. It's very easy. Next is get your odds screen, but study the odds screen and look what to look for. Are the sharps book moving action early? Check when those betting increased and the betting limits have been rose? What action goes there? Which way is there? Different bets. I'm getting a little long-winded, but there's a lot to look for in an odd screen. So just a couple 5 tips to become a better sports bettor. Subscribe here, man, doing some content, trying to do it every day for everybody. Good luck to those bettors out there. Win those bets. And as always, let's win you money betting sports.